I've been chasing the same girl for the better half of a decade. 6.5 years. And we dated for 2 of those years. Well, most of those 2 years. But after we broke up, we got together when I was 15. And we broke up when I was 17. And we broke up because she thought I was having sex with my cousin, who was my neighbor. And so she said I cheated on her with my cousin. And she told everybody else that, and everybody else believed it, and everyone else was so quick to be like, I fucking knew it! I knew there was something about Jake. And I was 17, and that was the summer before my senior year. And that summer, though, her and I, madly in love, magical, you know what that's like. Uncontrollable. Time disappears. The problems disappear for a moment anyway. Like when I'm laying there with her and we're laughing together and she kisses me. It doesn't even matter what we say, it's just being with her. Having her presence in my life, I love it. And I want her. I really want her. And I really love her. I want her more than I want to be an actor, more than I want to be a writer, more than I want to be successful, and more than I want to make a difference in the world. I want her. But I'm not enough for her. That's the conclusion it always comes to when at the end of our episodes. Like, sometimes they'll last a couple weeks, sometimes they'll last a couple months, but they always end with the same thing. You're not enough for me. And one would think that that gets easier to hear, over time. That eventually it wouldn't hurt. But I just don't get it. I gave her my best. I gave her everything. I'm the way I'm with her, I am not with other girls at all. And this is a hell of a thing, And there's nothing really to do about it, I gave my best and I lost. But every time, for the past but after we broken up and we talk again and stuff, it's just... It's very interesting. Very interesting thing. She makes me feel good. She makes me feel bad. But the Bible says that good and bad water cannot be drawn from the same well. And I think I've spent more time feeling bad about myself because of her, feeling inadequate. And that's one of the most dangerous things that a man can feel, is inadequacy. To always be reminded that you are not enough. Your best is not enough. I knew going in. I know now. I've always known that I don't fit anywhere. There's not a place in this world or a person in this world that I fit with completely. And if you want to be in my life or around me in some way, then it's going to be odd. It's going to be strange. And a bit scary, It's just out of nowhere, though. We were doing so good, you know, and I felt like we were right. We didn't come back together, and we didn't say let's get back together. Let's give it another go. We just said let's get to know each other again. You know, let's have something that's more than just about sex. But like that's all we would do. You know, we'd meet up. So we go for not talking for a long time. That's what we do. It's our pattern. We go for not talking. Pretending the other doesn't exist. I pretend that I'm fine without her, and I pretend that I don't miss her, and then when we have an episode, you know, we have sex once, and then we have sex, and then afterward we talk and everything, and it's great, and we get along, and we're just not birds of the same feather, you know. Truly, she is a sheep, and she's wingless, you know. She doesn't know how to fly. She loves and hates me at the same time. But still, it's hard, you know. I know I'm not the first man to love a woman and have her not love you back. But she says that she does, like with her words. I think her actions say something differently. And love means there's different things to her and I think, in my opinion. I think to her, love is something that, like it's something that should be convenient, you know? It's all well and good when it's convenient. Like, she's very lovely when it is. But as soon as things get a little bit shaky and a little bit rough, a little bit scary, a little bit odd. Bye-bye. See you later, Jake. And we always, and to me, if I were to make an analogy about it, I would say it feels like a doorstep. You know, it feels like our entire relationship has always been on a doorstep. You know, I sleep out there, in the cold, on the concrete, and I wait, and I wait, and I wait, until she cracks the door open, just a little bit, sticks her head out, and we talk, and then we have our episodes.